All right, what's up, familia? Welcome inside the hotel room. Hope you guys are doing good. Keep in between the lines. Got your load secure. Out here in the hotel room, man, trucking it up, doing the damn thing. So I want to make a video upon request on an email that I received. I had this conversation with this person through a Zoom call, but they want me to make a video about it because he wants to come back and watch it. Basically, I'll read the email right here. Hold on, it turned off. Okay. I'll skip some of the stuff on the email. Just get to the meat on the bone, and that is, hey, big dog. I like the way you break things down. I enjoy your channel, and I just recently went through a bad breakup with the mother of my kids. I got two little kids with her, and she's going nuts about uh, me seeing my kids. I don't know what to do. She just keeps on going wild and crazy. I'll leave it right there because then it gets a little bit more personal and stuff like that. So, okay, man, oh man, oh man. Okay, first of all, dog, I appreciate. I told this person this already. I appreciate it, man. You're a grown man, young man. You're 24 years old. You're a grown man, though. Young man, but you're a grown man. Okay, you ain't gotta take my advice, and that's for everybody watching. You don't need to take my advice. If you take my advice, okay, take it on your own volition. Okay, if my advice is bad advice, don't take it. My advice doesn't work. Again, you made the choice to take my advice. All right, take responsibility. There is nothing in it for me for you to fail. All right, so I'm gonna give you the best advice I possibly can, because I actually went through this with the mother of my kids. Okay, my sons are now adults; they're older. Um, and my life, homie, my life has not been perfect, dog. Okay. So, first of all, man, acknowledge the fact that it's already an uphill battle. Okay. You fouled up. I fouled up. So many of us have fouled up, man. Here we are again, another broken relationship. I'm sorry, another broken family. Okay. That's number one, to understand that now we got more kids, which are going to be your kids, growing up in a broken home. And that's the sad thing about it. Acknowledge that first and don't do it again. Okay. Don't do it again. All right. Now we got more kids growing up, in a broken home. So I was part of it myself, man. I'm no sweet little angel in any of this stuff. Okay. In any of it whatsoever, dog. All right. So, how you want to have a good relationship with your kids, and but she's being crazy, wild. You're the one that left the relationship, and that's hurting her. She's a scorned woman. Look, homie, and parts of the email that I didn't read, that she's talking all kinds of masa and everything. Okay, look, shut up. Just shut up. Don't engage in any arguments. Don't engage in any gunfights with words. Don't engage in any word battles. Don't engage in any of it. Just shut up. She's going to, belittle you. She's going to, try to embarrass you. She's gonna come at you, man, with everything she's got. Okay. She's gonna talk smack about your loved ones, whether it's your mom, your dad, your grandparents, even people that passed away, man, just to try to strike that nerve. You got to understand this. She probably doesn't even mean any of it. She's just trying to get that reaction out of you. Your best bet is just to shut up. If you have a mother that died of cancer and she runs her mouth talking smack about your mother, shut up. Don't say anything. Don't go saying, like, you're talking about my mom, and don't, just shut up. Okay. Because most likely she doesn't even mean it. It's just she's a scorned woman. Look, dog, when it comes to a scorned woman, you can't reason. You can't have a logical conversation. You can't do any of that. Okay. You got to understand, dog. They're just cuckoo wild at that point, and that's that, man. Your best bet, just shut up. Swallow your pride. Have complete control of your emotions. Listen to what I'm telling you now, homie. Listen to what I'm telling you. Okay. The goal here is for you to have a good relationship with your kids. All right. That is the ultimate goal. And you're probably going to have to go through this for about a year or 2 years, maybe even 3 years. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. But ultimately, your goal is to have a good relationship with your kids. And if you start firing back, if you start engaging in these arguments, if you start yelling back and she sees that she can get under your skin, once she sees she could get under your skin, believe me, Holmes, she's going to continue on that. Okay? She's going to feed on that. Do not give her anything to eat. Eventually, and it can take a while. Like I said, it could take a while. It could take 2 years, Holmes. Okay? It could take a while. But eventually, she's going to find out there's no food there for her to feed on. Okay? Shut up. Don't show that you're angry. Don't show emotion. Don't show. When you guys have a conversation, if she's disrespectful, shut up. Don't be disrespectful. Be kind. Be polite. Even if she's talking masa at you, don't go back name calling her. Don't be calling her an FMB. You stupid this. You don't do any of that. None of it. Zero. All right. At first, it's really truly gonna bother her. Okay. At first, that's really truly gonna bother her because she's gonna see, man, she wants you to be still emotionally engaged. All right. And it's gonna take a minute or two for her to figure out that, yeah, nah, homie, you're gone. Emotionally, you're gone. And once she figures that out, and it can take a while, once she figures that out, it's going to hurt her. Okay. And when it hurts her, it's going to turn into anger. And eventually she'll get over it. Okay. And it can take a while. It can take a long while. Remember, you did this, Holmes, right? I'll get to that in a second. But just think of the ultimate goal: good relationship with your kids. Understand this: kids do not remain kids, kids grow up and become adults. All right. So all this yelling back and forth. If you fire back, she's gonna see that you're still emotionally connected, and it's gonna prolong it. You guys are gonna go 5, maybe even 10 years. I've seen it, Holmes. I've seen it, dog. Where vatos are like, man, hell not, dog. I ain't gonna let her talk to me like that, dog. Man, she went over there disrespecting my mom. Okay, and what happened in the next conversation? What, you set her straight? Now she's all nice, kind, and polite to you? No, right? Okay. So what do you mean you're not gonna let her talk like that? Oh, you showed her because you called her an FMB. Here we are 8 years later, and you guys are still going at it. Whenever you guys see each other, swallow your pride, homie. Swallow your pride. Control of your emotions. Your kids, that's the goal. That is the goal. And when I talk about kids do not remain kids forever, as the kids grow up, they are going to see who you were when all this was going on. Not to make her the bad guy. Okay. That's not what I'm talking about here. Don't do that. Don't do that. You chose to end the relationship, all right, for whatever reason. Okay, don't make her out to be the bad guy. Okay, even though you may want to, don't do it. You don't have to convince your kids of anything. Your kids are going to see this whole thing. It's crazy to me because it's like adults remember when they'll tell you stories when they're 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, but then they live their lives, homie, when they got kids. It's like when their kids are 7 years old, like they think their kids aren't going to remember, but they do. They do. They're going to remember, man. They remember what you did, what you said, how you were. Okay. Don't use your kids as a way to get to her. All right. Just a real quick example. I remember I had a neighbor and he shaved his kid's head. Why did he shave his son's head? Because he knew that she wasn't going to like it. Don't do that stuff. Don't do that. Don't use your kids as a weapon. Okay. So when you shut up, when you swallow your pride, don't be like, well, let me do this, man, because I know she ain't gonna like. Don't do that. You said it was over. It's over. Done. 100% now just focus on your kids. It's not done for her. All right. She's gonna go nuts, as you know she has been. Fine. Let it happen. She's gonna get extremely disrespectful. Don't let it bother you. Understand she's doing it because she's scorned. She's hurt. And you cannot reason, you cannot reason with a scorned woman. You just can't do it. Later on in life, you know, if you do what I tell you to, dog, most likely, I can't guarantee you this, but most likely a few years down the line, a couple, she might come back and say, like, hey, you know what? I'm sorry for the way I acted. Maybe. Okay. Shut up. Swallow your pride. And here's another thing, dog. Okay. Hold off on dating. Now, you may have been emotionally disconnected from the relationship already. So you may feel that you're ready to get back into the dating pool. Don't do it. Do not do it. Okay. You're throwing fuel into this fire. Remember, your number one goal is a good relationship with your kids without getting, Johnny Law involved, without the court system. If you guys want to go down that route, hey, I thought madre, go ahead. Okay. But and by the way, maybe it's better that you do. Maybe it's better that you do. I don't know. I don't know your situation completely. Okay. Stay off of social media, that you're having such a great time, that you're out with your buddies, that you're hanging out. Don't do any of that. Don't do any of it. Stay out of relationships. Don't be dating. Okay. Spend time on figuring out your fault on why the relationship didn't work out. Now, that's an interesting part because a lot of times people are like, oh, it's because she changed. Or whenever it's her, it's about, oh, it's because him, he changed, or whatever. Okay, check this out. Whenever the relationship doesn't work out, don't worry about what the other person did wrong. Okay, look at your contribution on where it went wrong. All right, your contribution. Here is why. Because down the road, the next relationship that you're going to be in, she's not going to be in that relationship, but you are. So you need to look at your contribution in this relationship that failed. Maybe most of it was her fault. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You need to look at your contribution on this failing relationship. What you could have done better, what you should have done better. where your shortcomings and your failures were at, because you are the one that's going to have to live in the next relationship and with yourself, homie. She's going to go do her own thing. Okay. Don't go dating. Don't go dating and posting it on social media or anything like that. I'm going to tell you guys this: the grass is always greener on the other side at first. Why? Because it's new. Because when you guys are in the honeymoon stage, you already told me in the email, dog, that you started chopping it up with this other chick. Stop it. Knock it off. And if you are going to do it, don't let it be known. Don't let it be known. But I would say take time for yourself. Dog, you just got off of a relationship with with a woman. Now you want to go ahead and complicate your life more with throwing another woman involved. Okay? That's not going to help. That's not going to help. Knock it off, homie. Knock it off. Take time to reflect on where your failures were in this relationship that failed. Okay. The grass is always greener on the other side at first, because you're in the honeymoon stage. You're back on the dating stage, just like you were with the mother of your kids when you guys first started chopping it up with each other. Why? You guys are showing the best sides of each other. It's not till down the road you start, the wheels start rolling a little bit more and a little bit more, and then you guys really get to know each other. And you guys aren't going out here, there, and everywhere anymore. Now it's just kind of your every day-to-day life. All right. So when you get out of a relationship, don't go jumping into another one thinking like, oh man, this girl's different. This girl's this girl's that. Yeah, of course. Because you guys are in the honeymoon stage, man. You guys are just showing the best of each other. You guys are just like, oh man, yeah, let's go here, let's go there, let's go everywhere, Knock it off. Take time for yourself. Remember the goal, you, your kids, relationship. And it's going to take a while. It's going to take a year. It's going to take 2 years, maybe even 3 years. Swallow your pride. Shut up. Don't engage. You guys have to have conversations because of your kids. Keep it short on your end. If she makes it long, let her make it long. Your answers, short. And do not answer with a question. Answer, that's it. Try to answer with answers that doesn't need her to come back and say more. All right. So listen to what I'm telling you, homie. Listen to what I'm telling you, big dog. All right. Knock it all off. Knock it all off. Don't go growing hatred toward her. She's scorned. All right. She just said a lot of things that she doesn't even really mean. She said, go after your family members, talking all kinds of masa, just trying to strike that nerve. Don't take it that way. Okay? Don't take it that way. And like I said earlier, what are you going to do? What's the whole like, oh, no, I'm not going to let her talk to me like that, or let her talk about my family member like that. And what are you going to do? Yell back? Yell a bunch of groserías back? Like that's really going to do anything? That's only going to make it worse. Right? Be the bigger person. Be the man. Shut up. Swallow your pride. No ego. No dating. Just your kids. That is it. That is it. Let time just pass. All right? And focus on you. Focus on you. Work out, homie. Work out. Hit the gym. Go running. Work out. I would say this. Look, I don't know what you do for a living. I know this video is getting kind of long, so let me go ahead and end it, right? I don't know what you do for a living, but whatever it is that you do for a living, drown yourself in it, man. I don't care if you work at freaking Burger King or whatever. Be the best employee that you can possibly be. You probably just have a job where it's just like, oh man, just hurry up and give me my paycheck, man. Hurry up and deposit, the money into my account, dog. Like I don't even care about this job, man. Just no. You know what? Change your mentality right there and be the best that you. If you're flipping burgers, be the best burger flipper that you can be, dog. Wake up in the morning and say, man, I'm gonna kick ass today at my job. I'm going to be the best at my job. And after work out, Holmes. Focus on you. Focus on you, dog. Do not go complicating your life and this situation, which is already fragile, by bringing in another hyena. Do not do that. Do not do that, because if you do that, then you're saying that it's not about your kids. Right? Listen to what I'm telling you, homie. Listen to what I'm telling you. Okay? But again, to you and to anybody watching this, you're a grown adult. You don't have to take my advice. And if you take my advice and it doesn't work out for you, again, you're a grown adult. It's your choice to take my advice. All right? Like I said in the beginning, there's nothing in it for me for you to fail. Okay, so be the bigger person, be the man. Take this time for your contribution to focus on your contribution on why this relationship failed. Don't do it again. Don't complicate it more with getting into screaming matches or anything like that. Shut up, swallow your pride. Only talk when you need to talk and make it 100% about your kids. Any questions, whatever, answer the question. Boom. Simple, fast, pow. That's it. And do not bring in another chick in your life for damn sure. Don't go posting it on any social media. Don't show that you're having a good time with your buddies. Don't be doing any of that stuff. You fouled up. Yes, you fouled up. And I'm not innocent in all of this. In my life either, man. Okay, I know what I know. All right, I know what it's like, dog. You fouled up. Take responsibility for your foul up. Don't do it again. Don't repeat it. All right, grow out of it. Stop looking at her and her foul ups. Stop looking at what she's done to piss you off, and just look in the mirror and say, where did I go wrong in all of this? Figure that one out and grow out of it. And remember what I told you, the goal, your kids, your kids. Luckily, man, I have a great relationship with my sons, and I'm proud of that. Right. So good luck to you, man. Good luck to anybody, anybody else out there going through it. Man, I know what that's like, and it's rough. And he's going through it at a young age. So did I, man. As always, familia, live your life like you're on the road. Be aware of your surroundings. Always keep safe distance blood. Make sure you lay below. Until next time, this is Thecholotrucker. Over and out.